Merry meet, and welcome to Pagan Information Network.
News and notes of interest to pagans from around the world.
Let's see what came in off the broom.
Merry meet, and welcome to Pagan Information Network. News and notes of interest to pagans from around the world. Let's see what came in off the broom. The California Energy Commission is updating codes that tighten rules on natural gas use in homes. The new updates would take effect in 2023, giving stricter requirements on home heating and hot water usage. This comes as all new homes are required to have solar panels installed. While other environmental groups want a complete ban, the State Commission is looking to use incentives to use electric options for heating to slowly work up to more solar than fossil fuels. The goal is to eliminate carbon emissions by 2045, while trying to focus on electric space and water heating by 2026. Stay tuned for more.
Merry meet! Welcome to Pagan Information Network. News and notes of interest to pagans from around the world. Let's see what came in off the broom. Edinburgh News reports on the major new cultural project to honor Scottish women persecuted as witches. The project, which will draw parallels with the treatment of women in modern-day society, has been directly inspired by a new campaign to secure a pardon, an apology, and a new national monument for nearly 4,000 Scots accused of witchcraft, the vast majority of them women. Singer and harpist Rachel Newton and fiddler Laura McCall described the project as a humanizing tribute to the women tried and executed in Scotland following the introduction of a Witchcraft Act in 1563. Witch trials in Massachusetts led to the execution of 14 women and 5 men, all who have had their convictions reversed. In Scotland, it is estimated that more than 2,000 women were among the 2,558 people executed after standing trial under the Witchcraft Act. None of them have had an apology or pardon to date. Stay tuned for more.
Merry meet. Welcome to Pagan Information Network. News and notes of interest to pagans from around the world. Let's see what came in off the broom. DIYphotography.net reports on the $10,000 quadrillion asteroid. Asteroid 16 Psyche is driving astrologists mad with the discovery that asteroid is comprised of $100 million trillion worth of iron and nickel. That'd be enough to give every human on planet Earth $1.3 billion apiece. One of the most massive objects that exists between Mars and Jupiter at 173 miles by 144 miles wide. There are some that think Psyche may be the core of a dead planet, with Dr. Tracy Becker of the Southwest Research Institute surmising it could have been the core of a protoplanet that was disrupted during its creation by an outside force. Discovered on March 17, 1862 by Italian astronomer Annibale de Gasparis, in 2022, NASA plans to send a spacecraft to explore the heavenly body. If all goes well, the craft will make it to the asteroid in 2026. Stay tuned for more.
Merry meet, and welcome to Pagan Information Network. News and notes of interest to pagans from around the world. Let's see what came in off the broom. According to the Times of Israel, the Israel Antiquities Authority has busted a network of smuggling that is suspected in illegally trafficking artifacts from several continents. Thousands of spectacular and rare items were recovered from warehouses in the Tel Aviv metropolitan area, in combination with the police and tax authority. Jewelry, statues, coins, pottery, and more from the Mediterranean, Africa, and South America areas were found. Vessels used for worship were dating from the 5th century BCE, and Roman deities from the 1st century CE have been found as well. The IAA will be working with Interpol and other international law enforcement to determine if any items were stolen from archaeological sites in order to prevent any black holes in history. Stay tuned for more.
Merry meet. Welcome to Pagan Information Network. News and notes of interest to pagans from around the world. Let's see what came in off the broom. Cold News 13 reports on Homeland Security investigations recovering a 9th century Buddhist statue as a result of an investigation that began in October 2019. The artifact was determined to have been purchased abroad and shipped into the U.S. illegally approximately half a century ago. HSI special agents were able to locate the Buddhist statue after receiving information that the ancient statue was located at a private residence in the Phoenix, Arizona metro area. After the owner learning of the statue's origins, the private collector voluntarily agreed to surrender the property to HSI so that it could be repatriated to India. Returning stolen cultural artifacts is a great example of the tireless work HSI does to combat those who seek to profit by plundering history, said Scott Brown, special agent in charge of the HSI Phoenix office. Stay tuned for more.
Merry meet. Welcome to Pagan Information Network. News and notes of interest to pagans from around the world. Let's see what came in off the broom. CNN reports that over 2,000 pieces of modern-day plastic have been found at the Iron Age Castle Henless site in Wales. The site was once the settlement of a wealthy family and community of 100 people that worked and produced food and materials together 2,000 years ago. The hallmark of the site are two reconstructed roadhouses that use the site's original foundation trenches and post holes. The attraction brings students from around the country to visit, and they bring their plastic with them. Among the litter found recently were utensils, bottle caps, straws and wrappers, plastic bags, plastic food wrap, candy wrappers, apple stickers, and even an almost complete Godzilla-themed thermos wrapper. Harold Mightum, lead researcher and professor of archaeology at the University of Liverpool, said, "The plastic creates an archaeological signature of our time, the Anthropocene, but one which is environmentally damaging." Stay tuned for more.